Greetings everyone, today I am going to show you the latest method, the most accurate and the most performant method of generating images and videos on your Windows local computer with the one-click installation and setup. I am going to show you how to use SwarmUI and how to download models and start using them immediately on your Windows computer. This will be an epic tutorial that will make your local image and video generation many times easier and with the maximum optimization. Maybe you heard of the ComfyUI. The ComfyUI is so hard to use, but we can still leverage its performance, its features with the SwarmUI. And my installation even supports out of the box Sage attention. Maybe you also heard of it. It is the fastest attention that makes your generations way faster for both image and video generation. And I will introduce you the application that I have developed for downloading models with the maximum speed and maximum easiness. So far we have two model bundles, Flux model bundle and HiDream L1 model bundle. With just clicking these buttons, it will download all the necessary files into your SwarmUI installation. Moreover, we have all kind of models with one click to download. So you will not spend time for finding models, downloading them into the accurate folders. Moreover, I also have how to use links. So when we go to this link, we will learn how to use this application, this model in the SwarmUI itself. You see, we support HiDream, we support Stable Diffusion 1.5 models, we support Stable Diffusion XL models, we support Stable Diffusion 3.5 large models, we support YOLO face Inpainting models, we support text encoder models T5XXL, UMT T5XXL clip models, LLM text encoder, we support video generation models 1.2.1, Hunyuan, Fast Hunyuan models, we support Skyreels. And you see that we support GGUF and also BF16 and FP16, FP8 versions. We support Gamma Mochi 1, Lightrix LTX video, VAE module, and this application will get better and better as you make requests to me. So you can tell me that add to this model, add to that model, and hopefully I will update it. In the very top of the application, you can also search and filter with the model name. So it is so easy to use and so easy to install. Using SwarmUI with a manually installed ComfyUI backend is working better than the pre-compiled ComfyUI backend. So today I will also show you how to use properly installed ComfyUI backend in the SwarmUI for maximum performance. By the way, these images that you are seeing right now are being generated with HiDream L1 Dev GGUF Q8 model. GGUF Q8 is almost same quality as the highest quality BF16 model itself. Currently I am generating with my dual GPUs. I have RTX 5090 and I have RTX 3090 Ti. So you see both of the GPUs are running almost at full power. And also I am recording a video right now, so you see my PC is under heavy load. However, SwarmUI with ComfyUI backend is still able to handle generations really fast. They are getting generated right now live as you are seeing right now. So let's begin the tutorial and how to install and use these applications. So we have SwarmUI one-click installer with the SwarmUI Unified Model Downloader, but this Unified Model Downloader can also be used for ComfyUI or for other applications that you use as well. It supports custom folder path and also ComfyUI installer. The links of these installers will be in the description of the video, so check them out. First of all, let's begin with downloading the latest SwarmUI model downloader zip file. So latest zip file is SwarmUI model downloader version 29. I just updated it to the latest version. It is downloaded. Let's also download the manual installer of ComfyUI. By manual, I mean that we are not using pre-compiled. We are going to install with our installers. Move the downloaded files into any of your drive. I will use my E drive. First of all, let's extract the ComfyUI installation This will be used as a backend. And why not use the precompiled backend? Because this is way better. When you use the precompiled backend, it is not very up to date. It causes problems when installing new libraries. So I will use the Windows install.bat file. This is by default supporting Xformers, Flash Attention, Saga Attention, Triton, whatever you need, and it works on all GPUs including RTX 5000 series. I recommend to use Python 3.10. You need to have Python installed on your computer. So if you are using another version, you can select it. I really recommend Python 3.10. So I will select option 1. So you can choose Flash Attention, Saga Attention, or both attentions. Let's choose the both of the attentions. And it will also install the Xformers as well. This is going to install with latest official Torch 2.7. Don't worry, it will work on all GPUs, and also pre-compiled Flash Attention, Saga Attention, Xformers. I have compiled myself Xformers and Flash Attention, and the Saga Attention and Triton is from our legendary WOCT0RDHO. Maybe you heard this guy. This guy is the sole developer of Triton and Saga Attention for Windows. So meanwhile this is getting installed, we can also install SwarmUI. We don't need to wait. So let's just extract the SwarmUI model downloader, extract all, and here. So let's begin with installing SwarmUI. You see we have Windows install SwarmUI.bat file. This is from the official repository. Nothing is special here. It will just start the installation like this. The options that you are going to choose is important. We are going to choose agree, customize settings, yes, modern dark, or whatever you wish, just yourself. And this is the most crucial part. We are not going to use ComfyUI local. This is pre-installed, pre-compiled ComfyUI. I do not recommend this. So let's go with none, and next. You can download, but I don't recommend. Our downloader is faster. Next, and yes, I am sure to install and install it. That's it. So the SwarmUI has been installed. Let's look at the ComfyUI installation. It is still getting installed as you are seeing right now. Alright, the ComfyUI has been installed. You see, press any key to continue. And the SwarmUI has been started. Now what we need to do is adding backends. So click server, click backends, and get to this page and click ComfyUI self-starting. Click OK, and it shows two backends. This is the bug. Let's refresh and it is fixed. So let's check this. Click this green icon for editing. We need to give path of the ComfyUI here. So let's return back to our ComfyUI installation. It was here. Enter inside the ComfyUI, and you see there is main.py file here. So let's copy like this and slash main.py file. This is the backend. If you want to use Saga Attention, dash use Saga Attention like this. Saga Attention works only RTX 3000 and newer GPU, so like 4080 or 5060. So 3000, 4000 and 5000 series are supporting. But don't worry, if your GPU is not supporting, it will use either Xformers or it will use the Torch Attention itself. So wait for backends to be loaded. When we go to the logs and debug, it will show us what is happening right now. So it is installing the missing libraries into our manually installed ComfyUI, and our ComfyUI has been installed with a virtual environment. So this installation will not break any other applications or installations that I have. This is 100% isolated to here, so it is 100% secure. With this way you can have as many as different ComfyUI installations, and we will use the model folder of the SwarmUI itself, or you can give any model folders. How? When you go to the server configuration, you can set your model root and other model paths from here. Okay, so the installation has been completed. I have my backend ready. Since I have also another GPU, let me show you. So open a cmd, type pip install nvi tab, then type nvi tab, and you will get to this page, by the way. Yes, so let's start again, nvi tab, and here. So I have RTX 5090 and I have RTX 3090 Ti. So I can also utilize my second GPU. To do that, let's copy this, click ComfyUI self starting, OK, and paste it here. So copy this, paste here, and give the GPU ID 1 and save. So this will work on the second GPU and this will work on the first GPU. And we are ready. Our SwarmUI has been started. However, currently we do not have any of the models. So to download the models, let's return back to our SwarmUI folder where we have extracted the files you see here. Click Windows Start Download Models Up.bat file. More info run anyway. It will generate a VENV virtual environment folder here. Install the necessary libraries, which is not much, just Gradu and some other libraries. Then it will start the application. Let's just wait. For this to work, you also need to have Python installed. So if you don't know how to install Python and the other libraries, I have an excellent tutorial video. The link will be in the ComfyUI installation post as you are seeing right now, Windows requirements, so you can watch this tutorial and learn it with full details and step-by-step guidance. So the model downloader started. This is the model downloader interface. Whichever the model you want to use, you can search here and download. This is an extremely advanced UI, and also if a model is missing here, just message me from Patreon and hopefully I will add it as soon as possible. So for demonstration, we can download Flux models bundle. It will download all these models. So let's click download Flux models bundle and you can watch the status here. So it will utilize my entire network right now. Why? Because we are utilizing enable HV transfer. This is a special download method and it will speed up your downloads to your maximum network speed. Let me show you from task manager performance, and you see I am downloading with 500 megabits per second, like 600 megabits per second. I am also uploading models into more optimized Hugging Face Z repositories so that it will be even faster hopefully in future without any errors. Moreover, this downloader has queue system, and if a file has been downloaded previously, it will not re-download it. So this is an amazing feature. For example, I can also queue video generation models download, like 2.1 models download. So I can click this and it will queue that. Let's see. So you see the queue size is now 7 and it shows that queued 2.1 text to video model. Moreover, if you don't know how to use these models inside SwarmUI, just click these links and read them. For example, this is 2.1 parameters in SwarmUI. You can read here and learn it. Hopefully I will make different tutorial videos, so stay subscribed to our channel to not miss any of them. This application works on RAM pod and also on massive compute as well. The instructions are all in the zip file, mass compute instructions, RAM pod instructions. Hopefully I will make a separate video for them to not make this video very long. So stay subscribed, and this will download all of the models with the maximum speed. Then you will be able to use models inside your SwarmUI installation. The models will be automatically downloaded into the accurate folders, so you don't need to spend time with them. It will show you everything, every information on the screen and also on the terminal on the CMD window. If you have any questions, just ask me and hopefully I will answer them. And how to use these models are so simple. Let me start my other installation which I have been showing you in the beginning of the video. So for starting the SwarmUI, after installation and models have been downloaded, just click the Windows Start SwarmUI.bat file. SwarmUI now automatically updates, so there is no update button anymore. Then once the models have been downloaded, go to models, click refresh and select the model that you want. One of the amazing features of our downloader is that we download the highest quality T5 XXL, and we give you option to download highest quality models as well, like FluxDev FP16 model, or you can also download FluxDev GGUF model. When you first time try to run a GGUF model, it will ask you to install GGUF extension. It is important, and also in some models it may require you to set the model type. For example, this is automatically recognized HiDream L1 Dev GGUF Q8 model. So when I click this hamburger menu and say edit metadata, you can set it from here, like HiDream architecture. it usually recognizes all of the models, but if it doesn't recognize, select the architecture from here and save it, then it will work. Let me also show you the GGUF installation so you will not have any issues with that. To do that, I will just copy my previous model to not wait it downloading. So the models are saved inside Diffusion models usually. So this model is saved inside the Diffusion models. So let's copy this and go back to our new installation. Just copy paste it. You see our download is continuing. It downloaded the Flux dev model, now downloading Flux fill dev model, and return back to our new installation. It is here and the models are here. So let's refresh. Yes, arrived. When I click load model, it will ask me install GGUF support. You have to install this to be able to run GGUF. So install, okay. You need to wait backends to be loaded. Then it says installed, please wait while backends restarting. If it doesn't work, you may need to restart SwarmUI, but it usually works. Just follow the logs from here, debug menu, and you will see that it is installing necessary libraries and starting. And after it has been started, it will load model into the VRAM, into my GPU. You will also get this error. You see test C link fatal error. This is a Linux related error. Since we are running on Windows, you can just ignore this. This happens in my all applications, but you can safely ignore it, and the backend has been loaded and it is ready to use right now with the GGUF support as well. You can also install Tcache and other stuff, but hopefully I will make different separate videos for them. So this is how you can begin using the very best models in your local computer after installing and downloading them. For example, this is a DreamBooth model that I have trained myself on, and let's generate an image as a demonstration before we end the tutorial. So we have an amazing Koya configuration. It is also on Patreon. Let's go to the test prompts. Let's select a realism prompt. For example, this man. This is a model that has been generated on me. Since this is a Flux model, let's make the 40 steps. Sampling IP NDM, my favorite sampling. CFG is 1, this is for Flux, and also HiDream is also same. Flux guidance scale 4. And that's it. Let's generate an image. First it will load it into the my RTX 5090, then it will generate the image. Okay, oh, we did set it as 100 images. Okay, let's see. And we have the two backends here, so it will use both of them. All right, it should start loading in a moment. You can always watch the logs from here. Let's go to debug and let's see what is happening. Okay, it says that it is waiting for model to be loaded. Yes, now it is loading. We can watch the status from here. Yes, it is loading now first into the RAM, then it will move them into the GPUs. Okay, the first GPU is warming up, loading the model. Yes, the generation has been started. We can see that. Okay, let's see. The image is getting generated. Then it will inpaint the face. I have been getting asked of the inpainting model is not working because your installation were not accurate. So install as I have installed in this tutorial, then download the face models. For example, you can, let's refresh this page. It shouldn't impact the download. You see it is returned back. Go to the other models and you see we have auto YOLO masking models. Then click here and just download. It will download the best face automatic recognition segmentation models, and you see it has generated the image. Oh, there is one more thing which I need to show you. Let's cancel all sessions, which is upscaling. This was also getting asked of me. What is the best upscaling? Best upscaling is like this. Let me show you. So go to the refine upscale, enable it first. If you don't see advanced options, click here to see the advanced options. Set the refiner percentage 60%. Let's click reuse parameters to upscale this image. Enable upscale, refiner 60%, and refiner upscale 2x. And this is super important. I use 4x real web photo version 4. This is automatically downloaded with our downloader, where you see we have other models here. When you click the other models and when you go to the image upscaling models, you can download all of the image upscaling models by clicking here, and it will automatically download them for you into the accurate folder. Now first it will generate this image, then it will upscale it. Upscaling is really heavy because from 1 megapixel to 4 megapixel we are upscaling with refiner upscale 2x. But this is really next level. It really improves the quality. I will show you in a moment. Okay, the upscale has been completed. Okay, now watch carefully. Original image, upscaled image. Original image, upscaled image. You see the difference is huge, and probably I don't even need to face inpaint this. You see the face inpainting has some noticeable area here because it is black. So to remove this noticeable area there, you need to play the parameters here like segment mask blur, segment mask grow, the other things to remove it. I don't know the exact parameter right now, I don't remember, but you can pretty much remove this as well. It is barely noticeable, but and also it can be really easily fixed, but from this quality into this quality, and this is amazing. This is next level. Thank you so much, guys. You can always message me from Patreon. You can also reply to this video. Hopefully see you later. The links will be in the description of the video and also in the pinned comment of the video.